Hello, welcome to today's discussion. My name is Beatrice Chariot, and I wanted us to talk about common signs of mental illness. We've discussed in our earlier videos about what mental illness is and some of the things that you can do to manage stress and emotions that can lead to this. But we wanted to look at what are these signs that somebody, when we say somebody has mental illness, what do they present with? Now, mental illness can present in a wide variety of ways. Sometimes it may just come mildly and go away, but sometimes somebody may require treatment, and it could be somebody you know, or yourself, or even a family member. And the signs and symptoms also vary depending on the specific condition. And we highlighted some of the conditions like bipolar, like depression, and all that. Now, what are these? I'm going to talk about 15 common signs that you would see in somebody, and for you to be able to classify and say this person, well, we need to seek help here. One of them is change in mood. Now, somebody could be, it could be frequent, it could be moments of experiencing a lot of sadness, grief, they are irritable, they have certain bouts of anger, they easily get annoyed, and it can last for long. Some brief, maybe somebody can go through, have a brief episode of this, but it's going on for long, and you realize this is not okay, or this person is not okay. Secondly, there's persistent sadness and hopelessness. So this person is sad for a prolonged periods of time. They are hopeless. They've given up. They exhibit in their discussions, in their talks. As you sit with them, this is what they are verbalizing. They are letting it out. Another one is changes in sleep pattern. It could be too little or too much. So this person, you wake up at night. They don't have enough sleep. They have to wake up, they cannot sleep for long, or the opposite, somebody is sleeping too much during the day, during the night. Too much sleeping again is not healthy, so that is something to also note. Another one is changes in appetite. So it could be also at the extremes, somebody eats too much and they're adding weight, or the opposite, where somebody losing a lot of weight. So you question over a period of time. Of course, you would want to assess their habits to see if it has contributed their lifestyle, but again, it could be a sign of mental illness. Another one is social withdrawal or isolating themselves. They no longer like to do the things they used to do. They no longer want to be in company of the others, their colleagues, their friends, so they are keeping to themselves. So that should worry you if somebody is doing that. So social withdrawal. They no longer want to participate in events or attend functions. Another one is difficulty in concentrating, in making decisions. So they are struggling to focus, they are struggling to make a decision, they take too long to comprehend concepts. So again, you would want to look at whether this person could be suffering from a problem. Another one is fatigue or lack of energy. So they have no drive, they easily get tired, they don't want to do, they are not interested. So if you are in a workplace with such a person, you would actually have to push them through things. So they don't want to do their objectives, they don't meet their deadlines, they are not interested. If it is in the home, the things that they used to do, they stop doing them, they are not interested, and they verbalize they are easily tired, or even show exhibits that tiredness. Another one is an explained physical complaint. So again, somebody could have symptoms, would talk about certain symptoms, or headache, or body aches, or this and that, but when they go to hospital, even the caretaker, the health worker looking after them or listening to them, you can't actually pinpoint. So here and there symptoms that they bring, and when you do tests, you do not find them. The tests turn out normal. So this should point you to something, maybe mental illness. You'd want to explore that. The ninth one is feeling overwhelmed or unable to cope. So here is somebody who's feeling overwhelmed with situations, the things that would normally have managed to handle. They find that it is overwhelming, it is too much, and they are unable to cope with them. So they are behind in their assignments, they are behind in their work schedules, or in assignments and all that. So you want to check on that. The 10th one is inability to manage emotions. So they have trouble controlling their emotions. It could be intense, it can vary, and also a bit disappropriate, not appropriate for the setting. So when people are, it's a sad moment, it is all that they burst out laughing, or if it is a happy event, they exhibit the extreme opposite. So you'd want to look into that. The 11th one, engaging in risky behavior. So recklessness, participating in increased disregard of personal safety, Let us say you find somebody, dangerous sport, driving on the roads, or doing extreme sports which are dangerous. Again, you'd want to check. Some of them are too risky, not safe for them. And where there's sports or there's extreme sports involved, usually there are cautions, usually they are aware, and that is different, and they exist. But I'm talking about somebody who now wants to engage in risky behaviors, very dangerous things that could harm them or even lead to loss of life. The other one is substance abuse. So you have somebody engaging in hard drugs, doing drugs, alcohol. They are taking it suddenly, all of a sudden they are interested in taking alcohol, and they are consuming a lot of it, probably to drown their sorrows. So you want to have another high, you get a feeling to numb some pain, and they are indulging in that. So again, that is something to look into, that this person could be having some mental illness. The 13th one is unexplained changes in behavior. So again, this person is out of their normal character, they have unexpected behaviors. So you would want to investigate, you would want to ask them to seek help, or you want to notify a health worker about this situation of family members, because this could be a sign of mental illness and the person needs to be seen. 14th one, changes in self-esteem. Again, they are suddenly feeling unworthy, they are feeling low self-esteem, don't value themselves anymore, they are wondering, they are verbalizing, they are not interested in life, interested in people, and themselves, the things that they held precious, even if it is a child or a sibling or parents, they are no longer interested. So again, you'd want to look into that. And the 15th one is suicidal thoughts or self-harm. Now this is very serious and dangerous. So they're expressing thoughts of killing themselves or harming themselves, and they even take part in do things that harm themselves. So again, this is something. Remember that we all go through ups and downs, and a little bit of exhibiting some of this mental stresses, depression, and all that can happen. But when it is prolonged, when it goes on too long, when it persists, they interfere with the daily functioning of the person, and this is where somebody needs to seek help. You need to be evaluated, you need to be diagnosed and get help. The goodness is help is there, drugs are there, therapy is there. It is good to talk it out, it is good to seek help, it is good to support such people that are going through this, and it is treatable, and they need to get well and get back to society, get back to the things that they used to do, get back to their schedules, get back to their family, get back their life, get their life going. Thank you so much for today's discussion. I believe that we have gone through what we have gone through. We have understood it more. We are willing to seek out. We are willing to make sure we maintain our mental health, because it is important. And look out for this. Thank you so much.